All right, we are live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Halsey. I'm the health fitness specialist at the McLean location. Welcome to Push, Pull, and Legs PPL. Where every class you take, you got one less reason to get a BBL. All right, so we're going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to have our traditional 3-sequence workout. We're going to be keeping it the same as what we did the last month, where we have 3 sequences and we work on 1 move per sequence. All right, so today's class is going to be a traditional push pull leg day. All right, so we're living up to our name today, to our namesake. All right, so we will need weights for today's class. Check the description, you'll see the moves that we'll be getting into, and we're going to have 2 upper body moves, 1 for push, 1 for pull, and then we're going to have 1 lower body move, 1 for legs. So we're going to be starting off with that leg sequence today, and each sequence is going to be 6.5 minutes still. We're going to have 45 seconds of transition time, and you will need weights again for the very last move. All right, the first 2 moves you do not need weights. They are optional. You can use them, but they're not required. They are optional to make those moves a little bit more challenging. All right, so grab your weights. If you have a few different options, keep those options available just in case you need to swap a heavier weight out for a lighter weight or vice versa. And make sure you have some water available. We're going to go ahead and get warmed up right now. Take about 5 minutes and then we'll get into the workout. All right. So just get my timer together. And here we go. All right. So we're going to start off with step back burpee. So just bring yourself down to the mat. Hands first. Extend the feet out. Bring them up. Stand up. All right. So you don't need to jump, but if you want to, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to, you can. You might be already warmed up and kind of ready to get moving. Maybe instead of adding that jump, you can add in the push-up. Just bring that knee up as high as you can. Step up. Last one more. We're gonna come to a straddle after this. All right, so come to a straddle, open up. Gonna go right into a windmill. So bring the arms up. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. And just alternate. Slightly bend the knees a little bit. You should feel a stretch in your hamstrings behind the thigh and in the inner thighs. Make sure you're reaching over. Try to tap toward the outside of your foot just to get the little bit more rotation in your move here. One more each side, then we'll come back down to the high plank on the floor. All right. So coming right into the high plank, back to the ground. So you're going into down dog. Push your head away from the mat, drop your heels to the floor, and come down into a hip sag. So we're actually going to utilize this down dog later in the workout. And the hip sag in, we're going to combine it in with a push-up. There is a modification as well. Nonetheless, we're really going to be hitting the shoulders and the chest to get our push. That'll hit our push and the push, pull, and legs. Last one. Coming back to the high plank, you're going to push your butt down to your heels and back up. Might hear some cracking at the knees. I tend to hear a lot of cracking at my knees with this move. It's okay, it's definitely normal. We're just lubricating the joint, the knee joints, the hips. It's like you're squatting, you're just facing the floor. Last 2. Last 1. All right, from here, gonna bring the right leg up. You're gonna push your hips and your knee as far forward as you can. You might need to pull your foot down a bit. You might have it too far up. We want the ankle behind the knee. From here, you're just gonna rotate up and bring the elbow down toward the floor. Your left hand supporting you, and it's on the inside of your left leg, or the inside of your right leg. Last one. And you're gonna switch sides. Same thing. Rotate up and push your elbow down toward the floor. Last one. And from here, come straight up to your feet. Just gonna do a few air squats. Then we're gonna come right back down to the floor. So actually, let me stay at the end of the mat here. Just bring your butt towards your heel. Try not to bring your chest over. We don't want the chest over and the butt high. We want the butt down and the chest up. All right. Push your knees out as you come toward the floor. Three more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So we got one more move. Last move. Gonna come back on your butt. Roll the shoulders back, pull them down. You're gonna elevate your hips. These are tables. We always do tables. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Getting the lower back and the glutes and the hamstrings. And opening up the chest. Keep the shoulders rolled back and down. 2 more. Last one. All right, and now we're done and ready to begin our workout. Okay, so first move, 4-dimensional lunge. All that means is we've got 4 directions we're going to step and lunge in. So let me move this out of the way. Cool, so you can do this body weight or you can do this with additional weight. All right, so my left leg is planted, my right leg is moving. We're going to be going into 4 different lunges per rep, okay? So the first move is a front lunge. That's 1. Second move is a lateral lunge. That's 2. Third move is a transverse lunge. So you come back here. That's 3. And the fourth lunge is a curtsy right here. 4. So I'll show you from the front. 4. All right. So 1 front lunge, 2 side lunge, 3 transverse lunge. You're coming back at an angle. 4th lunge, curtsy. All right. That's 1 rep. We're going for 5 on each leg, and you keep alternating legs. That's what we have for 6 minutes straight, 6.5 minutes straight. You can use weights. You don't have to. Whatever you want to do, but that's what you got. Let's get it going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last work. 6.5 minutes. So I always like to start off with no weight just to get myself warmed up. So front, side, transverse, and curtsy. You will need a little bit of space here to do these moves. All right. So that's why I got to keep moving around. Side, transverse, and curtsy. There's 2. So front, side, transverse, and curtsy. There's 3. Front, side. Okay, I think I got my spot. Transverse and curtsy. 4. Front. Side. Make sure you drop your butt and not your chest. Transverse. Curtsy. Last one. Front. Side. Transverse. And curtsy. Okay, switching legs. Whew. Again, I like to start with no weight. See how to help me figure out how much weight I want to use when I add in the weight. Here's 1. There's 2. Take your time here. You don't need to take a giant step out front. Don't need to take a giant step out to the side. And you don't need to take a giant step to get back. So this is our 1 move. Hopefully you're able to do this non-stop. If you need to take out 1 move, take out the transverse lunge. That may be the hardest one for you to do. Front side curtsy or front side transverse curtsy. Not exactly the easiest move to do. There's 5. If you don't have any experience with it. So take that move out. You can do the front, lateral, and curtsy lunge. Whichever one gives you a really hard time and you just can't really do, you can take that one out. Otherwise, keep going. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of weight in. We are at 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Front, side, transverse, and curtsy. So you probably will need to switch hands. Actually, I don't have to. So as I'm working the right leg, keep the weight in your left hand. There's 2. Here's 3. So 4 times 5, that's 20 reps per rep or per set. Because we have, if you're doing all 4 lunges, that's 20 reps per set. 4 different lunges, 5 reps a piece, or 5 reps a piece. That is 20 reps. Make sure you're dropping your butt when you go into your lunge. There's 5. Whew. Keep it going. Make sure you switch hands when you switch legs. So now, working the left leg, I got the weight in my right hand. Remember that transverse lunge? Imagine you're in the center of a square. All you're doing is stepping your leg back to the back corner. All right, so I'm working my left leg. I'm imagining I'm in the center of a square. I'm stepping my foot back toward the back corner and back up. There's 2. Here's 3. There's 4. Woo, it's getting hot. And then there's 5. Switch it up. We got less than 1 minute. Let's finish up here. So I'm gonna go back and alternate. I'll go front, front, side, side, back, back, front, front, side, side, transverse, transverse, and curtsy, and curtsy. Woo! 20 seconds. Keep it up, guys. Front, front, side, side, and time. I'm going to finish this out. Curtsy and curtsy. That way, even on both sides. Okay. So we shouldn't have needed lots of heavy weight there. So let's get ready for the next move. All right, so next we have seesaw push-ups. I'll show you the full rep. So seesaw push-ups, if you're doing the full rep, you are up, down, back to the high plank, push up. Up, down, plank, push up. If you aren't able to do full push-ups, what I want you to do is a yoga push-up. And let's begin. So I'll show you the modification. Let's go. So you're going to start off on your knees, and all you do is push your butt up, drop your knees to the floor, push up. So up, knee down dog, knees down, push up. One more time. Down dog, to the knees, push up. All right? That's our seesaw push-up. We're just looking for 5 to 10 reps. Take a break and repeat. Okay. So full rep. I'll show you the full rep again. So you're up, down dog, down, hip sag, and then push up. So down dog, hip sag, back up, push up. Down dog, hip sag, regular push up. That's 3. 4. 5. Okay, so the reason we're doing the seesaw push-up is because it extends the amount of time that you're holding yourself in the up position of the push-up. And then once you go through those first 2 moves, the seesaw, the up portion and the down portion, then you do your push-up, okay? So we're still taking advantage of doing the push-up here, but we're making it a little bit more dynamic by adding in that seesaw movement, adding in that up and down movement. We're just increasing the dynamic stability that's required at the shoulder, and we're able to hit a few other muscles and the core as well. So just adding more dynamic movement to the push-up and extending how long we have to hold our body up in between push-ups is why this move is something I chose for us to do. So do perform that modification if you need to, and take breaks as you need to, all right? Try to take a break before you get tired. If you know you got 1 rep left, just don't go past that point, whatever that rep number is, and then just take a break. I want you to be able to keep your form high. All right, so keep in mind how you feel. Keep paying attention to that. Stop before you get tired. So let's go back. Down dog, hip sag, back up, push up. Down dog, hip sag. And the one thing I want you to make sure you do not do is let your shoulders shrug into your ears at any point. All right? So do not let the shoulders shrug. The reason we don't want to do that is because it introduces laxity into the shoulder joint, and that can help reduce your stability. So we just have a lot of movement going on, but we want to make sure we can find and keep the stability between the movements. There's 5. We got 3 minutes flat remaining. Oh, I think that was two sets. Still pretty tired, but I did do my fair share of push-ups yesterday as well. So do not mind me and my fatigue. You keep doing you keep going. But again, keep in mind, don't wait till you're tired to stop. stop just before you know you're getting ready to get really pretty tired, to the point where your form changes. All right. Whew. 2.5 minutes to go. Let's keep it going. We get to hit the back after this, so get what you can out of this move. Whatever you have to give it. So up, down, push up. Up, down. I forgot to add the down dog in. Or the cobra. There we go. And push up. So up, bring it down, bring it back up, push up. Again, do not let the shoulders shrug into the ears. Don't let the shoulders shrug into the ears. I'm going to keep saying it. Finish 5. Whew. We got just under 90 seconds remaining. Keep going, guys. Keep it going. Stay strong. Hopefully you feel yourself getting tired. Take those breaths. Take your time. We got back after this. We're back on our feet. And then we'll finish up with this next move. All right, so finish up strong. Make sure you get what you think you can get out of this move. Whatever you got to give it. All right. Up, down, back up, push up. Up, down, back up, push up. Again, don't let the shoulders shrug into the ears. Try to keep your hips aligned. We don't want to hike the hips up during the push-up. You don't want to let the hips down during the push-up. This is going to work your abs as well. All right, we got about 20 seconds remaining. I'm going to keep pushing from here. Keep it going, guys. Let's not for those 3 blasts. We'll take a break. Then you'll need your weights for the next move because we have rows. Okay. Woo. Grab some water if you need it. We're going to be on our feet. Modification is on the floor, but grab your weights. This is the move we need the weights for. So we have an archer row. I got about 30 seconds before we begin. So all you're doing, dumbbells in hand, you're going to fold over, hinge at the waist, slight bend in the knees, fold at the waist, keep the back nice and flat. I'm right here. You're going to row, pull towards your hip, punch out to the right, bring it back in, punch out to the left, bring it in, and repeat. Drop the weight. So row, left, right, down. Let's give it. Light weights right here. Light weights. So something less than 10 pounds. Actually, just about 5. So hinging over, row, left, right, down, row, left, right, down. Okay? So that's your move. We're just looking for 5 to 10 reps here as well. Lightweight, less than 10 pounds. If you need a modification, what you can do is come down to the floor. You're going to be in a quadruped position. So just on all fours, you're going to row, punch out, come in, let the weight down. So it's the exact same thing, except you're on your hands and knees to give you more support. All right. Otherwise, come up to your feet. You'll perform the exact same movements, 5 to 10 reps at a time, then take a break. All right, so let's keep it going. So row, you can go right, you can go left, back down. So I'll show you this again from the side so you can see. So we're rowing, pulling toward the hip. I'm not up here. I'm perpendicular to the floor. Out to the right, bring it in, hold it. Out to the left, bring it in, hold it, and down, okay? So when you punch out, that's the work we're doing, all right? That's the big part of this move. So keep your shoulder blade back. Don't let your shoulder blade come forward when you punch out. Keep it pulled back. So pull, bam, bam. All right, good work. The more perpendicular or parallel you can get your torso to the floor, the better. We don't want to be up here doing the move. Yes, it will be still effective. However, we're putting a lot more tension on our lower back than what we need, okay? So get your torso as perpendicular as you can to the floor. I'll come to the side again so you can see where I'm at. You should feel a slight stretch in your hamstring, all right? Butt is pushed backward. I'm not arching, all right? So reset if you need. Come back to the top. Push the butt straight back and keep your shoulder blades pulled back. Row, that'll help set you up for your row and your punch. You're literally punching out to the side. And as you punch, exhale, clamp down on your core. All right? Take a breath in between reps if you need to. It's okay. Pull. Down. Pull. Down. All right. So again, I suggest something less than 10 pounds. Quite frankly, I think 5 is good for this move. And if you have anything lighter, that's good too. The work is not being done in the row. The work is being done in the side punch out at that part, all right? Because the arm is straight. We lose leverage, makes the joint find stability, and that's what we're trying to work. All right, we're not really, this isn't a raw strength move. This is a straight arm strength move, which helps to challenge your stability. That's what we're doing right here. That's why the lightweights help work. You guys know physics, right? You're pretty smart. So once you add a bend in something, you know that that's going to give you leverage. It's a lot harder to lift this weight up straight out to the side than it is doing this. The closer I keep this weight to me, heavy here, light here. Heavy here, my arm is straight. Light here because my arm is bent. We're going from a short lever to a long lever when we make the arm straight, when we punch out. All right? Long lever, short. Long lever, short. This is the hard part, when the weight is straight out to the side. Do your best, keep the core nice and tight. Keep yourself from rotating. You can even turn to the side if you want. At least turn your head, not your torso. You can even turn your head when you do the side punch so that you can kind of see where you're punching. We don't want to punch down here. We want to punch up here. And if you look out to your side, you can see how that looks, so you can adjust where you place your hand, where you do your punch, so you're really maximizing this move. All right, so good. Keep it up. We got less than 60 seconds remaining. Let's finish strong. Definitely going to be looking forward to eating lunch after this. I hope you are too. It's only 11 o'clock hour. I'm definitely going to be getting some grub after this. And make sure you keep pulling toward the hip as well. We don't want to pull into the armpit. Pull toward the hip, punch out. Punch out. Turn your head, not your torso, to see where you're punching. As you turn your head, exhale, squeeze down on the core. Pull toward the hip, turn, punch, 10 seconds. Okay, all done. Cooling it down. So we're done with the weights. We're done with that workout. Let's catch your breath, grab some water if you have it. We're gonna stretch, cool down in a second. Ooh, that's cold. Nice and cold. All right, so good job, y'all. We are finished up. We're gonna take a few seconds to stretch out. So just go ahead and come up to your feet. So we're immediately gonna come to a figure four stretch. So if you need, use the wall or something for support. So what you're gonna do, bring the right leg up and over the left, making a number 4. And from here, you're just gonna lean, fold forward, and push your butt backward. You should feel this stretch in your lateral hip from doing the lunges. We're stretching that out here. And slowly come up. Gonna come to the right quad. Take your left hand. Gonna pull your heel up towards your butt. Grab your right ankle with your left hand and just pull it up. Kind of pulling your shoulders up and back to help stretch out this muscle here. Squeeze the quad, the glute a little bit of your right leg to help emphasize the stretch. And relax. All right, so from here, you're gonna step your right foot out in front of you. I got staggered stance. My right heel is in line with my left toe. From here, straighten that leg out, straighten the right leg out. You're gonna hinge at the waist, keep the shoulder blades pulled back, and just lean over like you're pushing your chest toward the floor. And keep that leg straight. If that leg bends, only lean over to the point just before the knee bends. Should feel this in your hamstring. And coming up. We're gonna switch legs here. Back to the figure four stretch on the left leg. Bring that left leg up and over the right knee. Push the butt down and back and lean forward. And slowly come up. Gonna stretch out the right quad now. So with the right hand, bring your left heel to your glute. Grab your right ankle. And again, squeeze the left glute to help emphasize the stretch. And relax. Coming to the left hamstring, step your left foot forward, have the left heel in line with the right toe. Straighten that left leg out, squeeze the quad, hinge at the waist, pull your shoulder blades back, push your butt backward and your chest to the floor. And coming up. So stretch out the back. We're going to come down to the floor. Come in child's pose. So reach up nice and high. Bring your butt to your heels. You're going to thread the left arm under and through the right. Take a breath, come up and switch. Bring the right arm under and through the left. Make sure you push your right shoulder into the floor. All right, come on up. And we're going to turn both fingertips toward the body. You're going to walk your fingertips, or walk your knees into your fingertips. Squeeze the triceps to straighten the arm out and lean backward. Once you feel this stretch, just hold it and make sure you keep the triceps squeezed to keep the arm straight. You should feel this in your biceps and in your forearms. All right, just relax, coming up to your feet. And that is our class for today. So thank you guys for joining me. Again, my name is Alex. This has been Push, Pull, and Legs. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you on the next class on Thursday. Catch y'all later. Holla.